Okay, guys, I hope everybody had a great Easter weekend. Today's the third episode. This is a 15-minute vinyasa. Vinyasa means a flow, body flow on your mat. Go ahead and lengthen your spine right here. It's always healthy to start your practice off by lengthening your spine and allowing air to travel through the little pockets in between. Gaze goes up, relax your mind, and don't forget to breathe. Placing the hands down to the floor, we're going to walk our hands all the way out. Again, lengthening the spine, bowing the head, relaxing the shoulders down. We're going to walk our hands over to the right side. This is a lateral position of your spine, which is really good for people that sit in office chairs all day. Moving both directions, because we all seem to take that one place where we stay all the time and never allow our body to float to a different direction. Walking the hands further up, coming back to neutral. Again, relax the mind, relaxing the shoulders. Walking the hands over to the left side, we're creating space on the right side of the body, allowing the body to open up. And just breathe. Walking the hands back to the neutral spine again. Walking your hands back up. And then sit up nice and tall on the sit bones. Relax the shoulders down again. We're going to go into cactus pose. Our arms are out at our sides. And then our hands face our head in the direction of our head. And just relax and allow this to work for you. Inhale, taking the arms up again, gaze goes up, slight back bend if you'd like to extend the pose a little further. If not, you're okay wherever you're at. Let's go ahead and come up to all fours. Go ahead and allow the body to go inside of the legs, extending the arms out for child's pose. You can come up on both fingertips if you'd like for an extension of your pose. If not, laying the hands in front of you is perfectly fine. Again, we're going to walk our hands over to the right side and open up the left side of our body. Child's pose helps us to strengthen our hips and our thighs, as well as our ankles, reduces stress and fatigue. And again, we're coming back to the center. Hands go up to the fingertips. And then again, walking our hands over to the left side, opening up the right side of the body. Take a nice breath and walk the hands back to the center of your mat, back to neutral. Good job. Go ahead and look up to the end of your mat. Come up to all fours. Legs are hip width apart. Hands are placed nicely on the mat in front of you. We're going to do a cat and cow series. We're going to inhale, drop the back, arch the back. Gaze goes up. Inhale for cat, rounding the spine up nice and round. Cat and cow helps us to relieve our lower back pain. People that have sciatic problems may want to do this. It also increases your flexibility of the neck, the shoulders, as well as the spine. Round the spine up real nice and tall for our last cat. Back to a neutral spine. Tuck the toes underneath, down dog. Walk the feet slightly. If you have to adjust your pose, it's perfectly fine. We're all at different sizes and shapes. So we're going right into wide-legged dog. We're going to walk our hands up, high plank, walk the feet back together, lower the body down, dropping the knees, upward facing dog. Upward facing dog is a really good pose if you have lower back issues. Inhale, take the feet, tuck them under, downward dog. Again, adjust your feet if you have to. Downward dog also energizes you and relieves stress and mild depression. Strengthens the arms and the legs. Dropping the arms down to dolphin. Dolphin pose. So we're going to kick up a couple times here, just to give our legs a little bit of strength this morning. So dolphin is also a very calming pose. It reduces stress. It's good for the wrist and upper body. So go ahead and bring yourself back up to downward dog. Inhale, take that right foot forward, left foot stays off the floor. Go ahead and bring your arms behind you to expose the chest, the heart chakra for low lunge. Low lunge stretches the legs, knees, and also the ankles, and it stimulates your organs inside your wonderful body. Lower the hands back to the floor, stepping back to downward dog. All our poses are going to be on the right side right now for our vinyasa practice, and then we'll work on the left side. Go ahead and walk the dog. Adjust your feet if you have to. Catch a couple breaths. We're going to lay our right leg down on the mat. Inhale. Setting our torso on top of our ankle. Reaching back, grabbing the arms, exposing the chest wide open again. Pigeon improves flexibility, also sciatic problems, or if you have any issues with your spine. Go ahead and take your arms up if you want to work more into this pose. If not, behind the back is perfectly fine. Release, tuck the toes underneath, bring that right leg back, downward facing dog. Catching a few breaths here. Lower the knees to the floor. Inhale, bring the torso up. So remember, we're going to do camel. We're working on the right side of the body, not a full camel, but a half camel. Drop down to the right heel. Inhale, take that left arm up. Gaze goes up unless you have neck issues. Now, camel's a very important pose as well as all the others. It opens up the chest. It helps correct your rounding of your shoulders. It strengthens the spine. Dropping back down. Let's go ahead and go into a child's pose. Reconnect to the breath. You can release your arms all the way to the mat. And just breathe. Coming up to the fingertips. And again, we're opening up the left side of the body by walking our arms to the right side. Head is slightly off the mat. Release that. Go ahead and walk your hands back to the neutral spine, bowing the head one more time. Walking the hands over to the left side. Remember, we're opening up the right side of the body. Walking the hands back. A couple more breaths. Inhale, come up to cat and cow position, planting yourself nicely on the earth so it supports you. Go ahead and arch that back, dropping the belly. Be mindful of your core, gaze is up. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, round that spine up, nice and round for cat. One more time for cow. Inhale, round that spine up, gaze goes to the knees. Release back to the neutral spine, tuck the toes underneath, down dog. Wide-legged dog. High plank, walking the feet back, lowering the body and the knees to the floor for upward facing dog. Gaze is up. Tuck the toes underneath, exhale, bring yourself back up to downward dog. Dropping down to dolphin. And just a couple jumps right here on the left side, also on the right. Coming up to downward dog again. Should look like a nice V upside down. Walking the left foot up, right foot stays active and up. Bringing the arms behind your back, opening up the chest, opening up the heart chakra. Gaze is up, and your body should be feeling pretty good right now. Releasing the hands back to the floor, stepping back to downward dog. Walking the dog. Take that left leg, lay it to the floor. Go ahead and position yourself for pigeon. Wrapping the arms all the way behind you, pulling down on the left arm with the right, exposing the chest. Release your hands down, downward facing dog. Dropping to the knees. We're going to do half camel on the left side. Drop that hand down to the heel. Inhale, take that right arm up. Gaze goes up. Be mindful of your core, bringing in the core so it doesn't extend all the way out. Tucking the toes underneath, down dog. Let's go ahead and drop down to a child's pose and reconnect with the breath. Relax the shoulders, relax the mind, relax the body down. Now we're going to give you a choice of an inversion today after that 15-minute practice. So you can either do rabbit, which is what I'm doing right now. Inversions are like, if you don't have an inversion in your class, it's like lemonade without lemons. So we always try to do an inversion. So I'm going to do a shoulder stand. So we're going to go ahead and rock yourself up, strengthening up the legs, lengthening up the legs, pointing your tiptoes all the way to the ceiling. Inversions physically stimulate the immune system and they nourish the brain and all the organs. And they also relieve tension of the neck and the spine. So we're going to go right into plow position. Exhale, release the body all the way down to Savasana. Relaxing to the floor, bringing your arms to your side. This is a really calming pose. And now that you're more alert, you need your body to kind of just calm down a little bit. Savasana also lowers the blood pressure and relaxes you to a really good state of mind.